Oh, I'm live. I'm live on YouTube. My sparkling bits of gray and beard, my gross ass shirt. I'll be right back, actually. That shirt looks disgusting. Sit my fat butt back down in this chair. Here is my thing. My shirt I am wearing, if you can't tell. Ninja Sex Party. Ninja Sex Party. Very appropriate when you go to a kid's birthday party to wear that shirt. So, I have been essentially, if you can't hear me, let's see. Ooh. Hello. 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 I don't know why this is so quiet. Um, yeah, let's try that. Okay. I hope everyone can hear me. If anyone actually joins me. Anyway, I spent all this time, the last, good lord, last 2 months being sick and avoiding streaming on Twitch. Normally, I stream on Twitch. Normally. And I've been avoiding it. And I've been sick. I was like, oh, finally. I'm getting some reprieve. No more coughing. Over the last 2 weeks, it's been steadily going down. Let me actually turn that monitor off. So that's my work monitor. You're probably looking in the background at my Necron deck. I'm very sloppy. I don't know why. I don't really fucking organize things very well. This is my Warhammer 40k deck. The only one I own for Warhammer 40k. Decks were way too expensive. Yeah, I love this. Look at this fucking shit. So you get this deck, you buy it, and you're like, hey, this is gonna be great. And these are the normal cards. They're not perfect, but these are my commanders. Now, it actually looks far worse when you put it on something flat. So here we go. Yeah, look at that shit. Well done, Blizzard. Or well done, Wizards of the Coast. Well done. Speaking of Wizards of the Coast, Wizards of the Coast, man. What is going on with them? I love 5e. I love Magic the Gathering, but holy shit. There is a lot to say about all the bad choices, terrible choices, and the fact that they don't seem to care. They don't seem to fucking care anymore. Blizzard just doesn't seem to give a shit about what is going on. It's kind of sad. I don't know why my microphone is so quiet. It just says it's really quiet right now. I guess I can put it closer. I don't know if that'll really. I guess that helps a little bit. It's not peaking very high though. Anyway, I'm just streaming right through the YouTube basic channel app. So that's probably what's going on. It's not a good app, I'm guessing. Either way, that's all my work stuff over there. Reminds me how much my day job sucks. So Wizards of the Coast, as everybody knows, Bank of America says. So let's start from the beginning. Over the last few years, everybody has been telling Blizzard, man, you got to slow down your roll. Or not Blizzard, Wizards of the Coast. I got Blizzard on my mind too. We'll talk about them here soon. But Wizards of the Coast, everyone's like, slow down your roll, man. Like, you can't keep putting this many products out. You can't keep fucking doing the thing you're doing. It's too much stuff. We can't handle it. And Wizards of the Coast is like, yeah, but what if we don't? And so every year they're ramping up products. Every year, Wizards of the Coast is like, hey, we're just going to make more. And I think last year it was like 48 different products. Something ridiculous. 2022, 48 different products. Or some bullshit high number like that. And then Bank of America comes out and says, hey, you know what? You should probably slow down because you're starting to ruin the game. People can't keep up. And Wizards of the Coast is like, but you know, what if we didn't? What if we didn't do that instead? What if instead we told our players that the game just isn't for them anymore? That they just have to pick and choose which products they want to engage with, which doesn't make much sense when you think about it, right? What is the purpose of engaging in only select products if your whole goal is to make more profit? It doesn't make any sense, right? It's the same thing as slowing down. Just make better products that people are interested in playing instead of creating 50,000 shit products and having people pick and choose between the shit products which ones they want. It doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. I don't think Wizards of the Coast thinks it makes sense. I don't think they fucking care. To be honest. I don't. I think they're just being pushed by Hasbro to make as much profit as soon as possible. And I think that shows in 99% of things. So, the heads I win, tails you lose. No, that just, I'm not sure if anyone's... No, people started getting it finally after about a year of waiting. Finally started getting their product. And then, of course, there is the festival product, which has been covered extensively already. But I was like, I saw it. I was like, $279. It's a lot of money for, or $269, something ridiculous like that. It's a lot of money for Secret Lair, but it's kind of cool. It's got cats in it. I like cats. I could deal with that. But then I saw the decks, right? And I was like, wait a second. Sitting on my desk, I already have Land's Wrath and Phantom Premonition. I have the other two in my box in my closet. I was just thinking to myself, why on earth would you be sending these out? What's the purpose of this? Like, what is the purpose of you sending out old products besides the fact that you're just trying to get rid of the product? And that's really what it comes down to. But then you have people who are getting their festival secret layers without the booster boxes, the mystery booster boxes. So, yeah, Blizzard or Wizards of the Coast is just their quality assurance, quality control is just shit. And that's what happens. It's gonna be shit. It's like, people are pulling fucking Warhammer decks that are all fucked up. They're doing the same with fucking the Mishra and Urza decks. It's just Wizards of the Coast is targeting the secondary market right now, and that's it. That's all they care about is secondary market. They want the people who they know will buy their products because they think they can eventually make a profit off the product. They don't care about the player anymore. Evidenced by the fact that they put out like 30 sets this year, and like they're all shit. 99% of those sets are shit. Nobody wants them. Like, look at the value of Baldur's Gate. And then all the parasitical mechanics that they're putting in there. All of them. Like the dungeons, the fucking putting parasitical mechanics in fucking Infinity and then forcing players to play with them. Like, that's bullshit. Don't do that. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to play with stickers. No matter how much you try to force people, nobody wants to play with stickers or attractions. It's like, okay, so I'm going to have attractions and dungeons, fucking day-night cards, fucking stickers, and what other extra deck parts am I going to have to include in my deck? Eventually, you're going to play Commander, and it's going to be like a 500-card deck because your base deck is going to be 99 cards, your Commander is going to be 1. That's going to have all these little extra fucking decks that you need or required because somebody might be playing with commanders or cards that require those. And it's phenomenally stupid. You can't keep making your game more and more complex with parasitical fucking bullshit. You can't keep adding on to it and then not supporting those things that you add on. It's weird. Anyway, so here we are, Wizards of the Coast telling all their players essentially fuck off. We don't really want to slow down. And then fucking now you have Blizzard and they're gonna go out of their way to fucking lose China, which is impressive with Tencent. I'm sure it doesn't, from what I heard, it doesn't make up a huge amount of profit for them or revenue, but still makes something. I don't feel bad for Blizzard losing the revenue. I feel bad for the players in China. Like, it's silly to me that Chinese players aren't able to keep playing. Especially if you already bought the expansion, man, that's got to burn. So, it is what it is. Hopefully they'll resolve something. That's all I'm saying. Hopefully. I don't know much about Diablo 4. I don't have much news on that. My prime reason for doing this tonight, outside of being bored, was the other thing I want to talk about Blizzard right now is if you are planning on playing a character, you have a character you want to level that's around level 40, go do the event. Get your anniversary buff. Go do the current world events for the expansion, because right now you are leveling like a crazy person. Just got a second rogue to level 60 simply because I don't like the way gnomes look in armor. So I wanted a guy that looked good in transmogs. My wife telling me about her work. Work sucks. Yeah, just go do it if you're close. I swear you'll level up to 60 quick. Anyway, reason I was doing this tonight was that I promised I was going to unbox the Auroboros Coils of the Serpent Deluxe Edition, and I figured I'd do that on stream. And so we'll start with this coin here somewhere. Yeah, we'll start with the unboxing of the coin. So this is the coin that came with it. Hopefully you can see it. It's heavy duty, nicely made. Yeah, it's very nice actually. So you got Mark of the Serpent, and then on the other side you have the Auroboros. Flip's kind of nice too. Heavy duty. I like it. It was for Kickstarter backers, like a bonus. If you backed within so many. If you were like one of the first 3,000 that backed, you got one. So it's a chase item. It's a chase item. Yeah, fucking chase items. I don't need chase items. Next thing, War Chief dice. Nothing special about these at all. Like at all. I don't know who built these. Just says distributed. Doesn't say who made it. My guess is probably someone like Chessex. Someone who can just build dice cheap. I mean, they don't look spectacular. I was expecting better. But we'll see how they feel. Get these out here. I have a million dice, so. Open these up. Open these bad boys up. I mean, dice are always fun, right? You always roll dice. I like rolling dice. I would do a live test about how they are as far as like in the water, see if they are balanced, but yeah. Okay. Pull them out of that little shrink wrap, and then not shrink wrap, not really. The feel is very plasticky, straight up plasticky feel. Tactile feel on this, not very good. 100% honest. Maybe, yeah. It's got like a little squeaky feel, if you know what I mean. Rolls an 11, 13, a 1. Those are all real close to each other. Another 1. Good. A 10, which is not close to it. 17, which is close to the 10. 19, which is close to the 1. Yeah, it looks okay. The dice here. So with this one, with the 20-sider, your 20 is represented with a little A, if you can see that here. Little A. Get a focus here, baby. Not on my face. Focus on this dice. It doesn't want to. The 6-siders all have like a little snake on them where the 6 is, eating its own tail, which is, I think, a nice touch. Do they roll okay? They roll okay. 10-siders. They're 10-siders. Yeah, nothing else fancy about them. Green and gold. They're nice, but they're not great. I wouldn't say they're great. Okay. Next thing we gotta do is the cards. So it came with cards. Item cards, and I think skill cards are supposed to be in here too. Not 100% sure. We'll be careful. We'll be careful about opening it, okay? So I'll open it from the side here. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. So there's a little plastic piece in here if you can't see. There's a plastic strip. That's where I opened it. I wasn't going to cut through the backs or anything, so don't worry about that. Yeah. Let's see what we have here. Take off the shrink wrap. Take off the... First thing I notice is I do not like the way the backs were printed. 100%. Don't like it. So those are Oh, they're sticky too. They're sticking together. Kind of weird. Let me just go ahead and do this. Okay. Now, the back, it looks nice, right? Back of the card looks nice. Um, my only issue with the back of this card is that the symbol is cut off on the sides. Like, they should have shrunk it down to fit. Makes no sense that they would cut off the sides of a circle. Like, none whatsoever. Like, I don't get that. Also, weirdly, it's an uneven cut. I don't know if you can see that on top. It's not perfectly flat, the tops. So it's lopsided. One side is higher than the other. So this side over here has a big bump. So it's flat, bump, flat bump. Let's see if I can find something flat to put it against it so you can see. So if I were to do this from this side to that side, kind of maybe you can see the gap in there. No, but yeah, there's a clear gap if you just put something flat on it, you can see the gap on the edge. So yeah, I don't know. It's a terrible cut. I don't know why the cut is so shitty on these cards. I don't know why the other problem is, besides being weirdly off centered. Yeah, it's off centered on the back. The edging around it is weird too. Like, why is the top so thin and the bottom and sides thicker? These are the spell cards. They're spell cards. Nothing. They look good. The fronts look good. Better than the backs for sure. So nothing I would complain about that. The backs look like trash, but you know. So these are the items. So these are the item cards. You got your item here. And then weirdly more description on the back of the card. No, there's no real backs to them. Same issue. Same cut issue with these two. The cut is terrible on these cards. Like, it literally goes low to high. This corner is rounder than this corner. None of the corners look particularly even. Maybe these two bottom are even, but the tops and the are not even with the bottoms. It's weird. Like, this should have been better proofed. For the amount of money you pay for this should have been better proofed. So I'm saying, as far as the cards go, let's see here. They're not in any particular order, apparently. So the front of the card is a lot of like lore. It's like lore information about the item. So like Screeching Bow, a bow made from thorny wicker brambles, large avian bone legs. The Screeching Bow is a weapon that is both dangerously savage and strangely noble. Any arrow that is let loose from its strings emits a piercing avian scream as it flies, as if 100 great eagles voice their fury all at once. Well, great eagles don't, as everybody knows, the sound that you hear on TV when you hear an eagle isn't an eagle sound. It's actually a hawk sound. I mean, it's nice that it has that. Oh, see, this doesn't make sense to me. So you have this, right? Card with two cards for one card. It's a little strange. it might be too much. I wonder how many of them have that. I'll get it. Another one has it. It could have just said "see table in book." I would have been happy with that. You didn't need a second card for them. The cards, they don't feel particularly great. They feel smooth. Um, Honestly, what it feels like is if somebody put it through like a really bad lamination process. That's what it feels like. It's not great. So far, the best thing so far has been the coin by far. The dice, disappointing. That disappointing. Um, there are other things. So, okay. So some extra add-ons that I got. Apparently, so I'll just show you the slipcover case before we open it. Let me take a look. Okay, so this is the slipcover case for it. Huge world book, which is good. I think this is actually just a book. So they hired someone to write a book set in this world, which is fine. I don't mind that. And then DM guide and or not DM screen and extra guides. The weird thing about this though is that it looks like maps, right? So it looks like it's nicely done in there. The slipcover. It's got a slipcover for the DM guide and stuff, but for whatever reason, they sent all that stuff extra too. So we got two of them. If you bought the deluxe edition, you got two. I'm not sure why. As far as it goes, it is the DM's guide is nice. Again, not a great cut. As you can see, I don't know if you can really see, but this ends up going down further than here, so it's not even. So apparently this was cut badly. The bottom overhangs a little bit. So if you look here, the bottom on the inside overhangs just a little. This side, the right side was cut nicely. I wonder if the other one is like that too. We'll find out. But I mean, yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's what you'd expect from a DM's screen. It's got all the information you need for the world you're running, which is fine. Oh, geez, holy shit. Ew. Yeah, that's badly cut too. As you can see, that's really poorly cut right there. I'm not sure what to make of that. It's not bad or good. It's just it is what it is. But this could have used a lot more proofing before it was approved. I mean, it's clearly like 2 millimeters shorter on the right side than it is on the left side when you're closing it. I'll check the other one though. This was really nice. I like this edition, so I'll give them props for this. Most world maps that you get for books are always paper, but this was really nice. So good job on this. Kudos. I will give them kudos. I'll give kudos where kudos are due. I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, you did something wrong. You don't deserve any props. So this was really nice. I like this. This is a high quality. I mean, it's a little small, but at the same time, like I like that it's cardboard. It feels like it's a lot more sturdy than the other stuff. Now, the issue is how long will it hold up? That will be the issue, considering that it is relying on, it does not look like it's going to hold up very well. You may have to add backing to this. You can tell already just from a few times of moving it, it's already starting to wear down here where the paper support meets the back of the cardboard. Again, could have used some better proofing. It's on here too on the bottom. On the bottom too. We'll see. Maybe that's why they sent two of them though. Yeah, these are the city maps. Looks like cardstock, and we'll open these here. I always like these. These remind me of the old ones. Like if you played Planescape, you got these old ones in there. Yeah. Cardstock. Funny smell. So here's the city of Baker. You got Fionis, Hearthvale. It's got locations on there. It's nice. The artwork is it's all reminiscent of old Dungeons and Dragons style art, and I like it. I mean, it could be worse. I don't like some of it though, because some of it looks so modern. I did not know this was going to be a very modern game or setup. I haven't read much about it though, but some of the artwork on these pictures looks more modern. But I'll see. I have to look in the book. I haven't had a chance yet, so okay. I'll put those back. Okay, here we go. I can slip it back in. That's what she said. No, she said don't. She said don't slip it back in. Oh, no, just rip. Oh, well. Not slipping that back in. Rip the big hole. So, be careful if you're taking these out. You're not getting them back into the original packaging they came out of. Which makes me question these two. Although these look really nice. A lot of effort put into these. These are the very colorful, very awesome extra character sheets. Are they all the same? Yeah, they're all the same. So it's high quality character sheets. You had a whole mess of them. And so I'll just put it up real quick so you can see real quick what it looks like. You have that front and you have that back. A little thicker paper maybe than normal, but yeah, I mean, it's nice. I would use it. Character backstory, flaws, allies, organizations, treasures, attacks, saving throws. Yeah, it's all there. Okay. Where's your armor class? Oh, holy. Oh, that's hard to find. Why is it down there? Okay. So when you're playing the game of Dungeons and Dragons, one of the most important things to know is your armor class, right? Because you want to know exactly if somebody's going to hit you. Find the armor class on this sheet. Yeah, all the way at the fucking bottom. It's terrible. The layout is good for the most part, except for where the armor class is. Should have moved to where death saves are. Death saves shouldn't be that important. You shouldn't be dying that often that you need to know where death saves are. That's, yeah. Another thing that could have been better proofread. Better proofread. Okay. Okay, we have a couple more things to open here with the deluxe edition. Player's Guide. Now, I've already read a couple complaints that some of the books have upside down turned around pages. Hopefully not mine, but I'm not looking at the quality so far. I'm not expecting a whole lot, to be honest. It's been kind of lackluster. Kind of feels rushed. I get that it's a Kickstarter product. It's a first-time game company. But for the amount of money they made, I expected better. Okay. First thing I noticed, it's a nice handbook. Anything weird about the cuts? No. Cut looks fine. Side looks fine. Artwork is good. Artwork's good. Yeah. Let's take a look inside. Nice glossy paper. Player races. Okay. Desert Dwarfs. Kind of reminds me of Dark Sun, right? Old Dark Sunny. Celamar. Zucchine. Looks like halflings from Dark Sun. Whatever. Fighter, Wild Keeper. Wave Evidence Monk. Breathblade Rogue. Backgrounds. Group origins. Spells. Sigils. Market Serpent. Oh, what happens here? Oh, I don't like that transition. No. What the heck? Like, for the most part, the pages feel good. And then you get to this one. Oh, that feels terrible. What is this? I don't understand what they did. And it's a completely... Okay, so... you have stuff like this. This is what the normal pages look like. They're kind of thematic. Then you get to the back. And suddenly it's this. It's a screen color, which is fine. But the feel of the paper is just way different. It must be all the ink they used on it. And of course, a large piece of artwork. Oh. There's literally nothing about the world in here. Nothing. So if you're a player and you're like, well, I want to start off in so my locations, right? Hearthvale. There's nothing about that. Nothing. So it's a player's guide in the most basic sense. Is that it gives your players some basic information. Okay. So far, I've been fairly unimpressed. So let's get to the nitty gritty. The final piece here. Open this sucker up here. Serenese is about to open up without ripping this at all. So we're going to open from the front here. Just gently in between. I don't really want to do that. Can you have made a good spot for this? Oh, yes, down here. There's an edge right here. I don't want to open it with a knife, but there's an edge right here that I'm going to pop like a pimple. There we go. So it should tear up the side at this point. Looks like that's where it's sealed. Yep, perfect. Okay. So that's where it was sealed. That's good. You know what doesn't make sense though? The dice are green and gold, but the text on here is green and black, which makes it really hard to read. Like it makes it super hard to read what's going on this thing. Like it should have been gold, green and gold. It absolutely should have been. So we got. I mean, it looks okay on here. I think the light helps a lot, but it's big. It's heavy. I would say 8 pounds, probably. Maybe, yeah, probably 8 pounds. Definitely heavier than 5. Probably 2 bags of 4 pounds of chicken wings. Okay, so let's try getting some of these out though. Like the slipcover thing is great. Oh, look at that. Oh. So this is the book Under the Sun. And, gold foiled. Gold leaf. It's nice. Opens up smooth. Pages are okay. Cast of players. Oh, is this? So yeah, I'm sick. So leave me alone. Wow. What the hell is this? Chapters are like 3 pages, 2 pages. Is it literally? It feels like it's literally a. A campaign that was written down into a book. I mean, it's nice. It looks nice. Formatting's terrible. The end. Come on, don't end a book with the end. Come on, seriously, seriously, the end, the end, the end. Pronunciation. I don't need a pronunciation. Art gallery. Do I need an art gallery? Oh, it's Chris Metzen's old artwork. No, maybe not Murin. I know Metzen used to do art. It's a lot of art. I mean, it is what it is. It's a book, I guess. It's a book in the least sense of book, I guess. Here is what is this shit? Seriously, what is this shit? It's a slipcover built into a slipcover. Well, that's just lazy. Let's see here. Let's see if this one. Oh, that one's better. Yeah, it's even. See if it unevens itself when I. No. A little off on the top and bottom. Same thing. No, it's good. Same map. I have no idea why. None of this makes sense to me. I've never seen a slipcover with a slipcover in it. Oh my, this thing is huge. So, let's take a look at the big bad boy. All the pages looked right in this one, so that's good, I guess. I mean, I've got no complaints. I'll read it eventually. But I have some time. I will read it. But okay. So this is what everyone came for. This is a big thing. What is the point of a book without a world book? What good is it? You need a world book. So let's take a look. I'll tell you my thoughts. Paper is the same. It's nice. Culture. Part 1, the world. Then magic items. Bestiary. Backers. List of backers. Oh, it is Metzen. Okay. Yeah, those are all Metzen's artworks. Music. Headliners. Oh. That's good. I mean, it has a section for music. Like, so last campaign I ran, we had a bard who would go on stage wherever she could at local bars and play. And so it would have been nice to have other like competing people against her. Wellspring of primordial power. Thanks for that, Metzen. It's typical of you. Okay. Empires of the Ancients. Looks very much like World of Warcraft, which the War of Light and Shadow. Not unsurprising. The Age of Law brand. Factions. I mean, it's nice looking. They definitely have a lot of like locations. Important people. That's good. The hub gives a lot of details on certain things. That's good. I like that. I like that it gives you all the information about the locations, the cities, and stuff. I can get behind that. Road Bluff. Oh, Sargrad is badass looking. Look at this one. Straight out of an MMO. Straight out of an MMO, baby. The Iron City. That's pretty badass right there. Lots of cities. Oh, what is going on? It's getting sticky? The gold leafing is sticking to each other now? Oh, that's, again, production issue. oh my gosh, it's a lot of locations. I love it. See, I think that's important when you're world building and you want to run a campaign, right? You need to know about the cities and things. I hate not having enough information about cities. Oh, yeah, that's if you could hear that little noise. Heroes, player races. Okay, it's the same thing from the players book. I don't know why they did this. There's nothing new in here. The paper is nice and thick in it. I have that. Gold foiling. A lot of it gets stuck together apparently. Oh, a lot of it. I'll try. Like here, I'll show you. So this page right here, right? By you see where the gold foil got stuck. So I have to do that. Let's see. There's another one like it. I feel like there might be. This is a heavy book though. Don't hold this in one hand unless you have desires to like build up your forearm strength. Player backgrounds. Oh, so you like another one. Have to separate it again. Sheesh. Okay. Group origins. Spells. We're back to the sigils and marks. I don't essentially okay. I'm gonna call them out on this because this is cheap. Okay. This here is the player's guide. Nothing different. So all they did was take things they already printed and slapped it in a different book with a paperback. Called it a player's guide. The problem with that is it doesn't provide any extra information for players, so they don't know what's going on. My nose is running like crazy. I don't like it. I don't like it. Adventuring. Oh my gosh. Chariot racing, chariot building, running the mark of the serpent. Like the concept flipping from green to brown to green is distracting too. Factions. Again, I thought they already had factions in here once. Was I wrong? Didn't they already have factions in this book? Let me look at the content guide. Yes. So you have factions starting on page 41. And then you have factions starting on page 253, which are more detailed. This is a lot of redundancy. You don't need 2 faction sections. I'm sorry. You don't. It's redundant. One of them or the other. It already has base operations here. That's all you need. You did not need to. It makes the book larger than it needs to be. It does not help. Why? Location guides again. This is super weird. This book is all over the place. It's literally all over the place. It's terrible. Like, whoever designed this book had no idea how to design a book. They were like, you know what we should do? Add all the important stuff in the beginning. And then somebody was like, yeah, but there's more details we can add. And they're like, yeah, throw it in the back, I guess. I don't know. It'll fit in the back. No. This is terrible. Like, if you were to give this to, like, an English major to proofread, they would, like, you would give them a heart attack. Okay, engagements, that's fine. Magic items. Literally, the cards just took the magic items. That's fine too, I guess. Again, you don't need double cards. You could have just said, look at the table. Everyone would have gotten that. Bestiary. Gang Runner. Okay, that's kind of neat. Golmera. Okay. No spin. Hydrogore. Cyberpunk, or punky looking freaking knoll. Looks like an orc, cyberpunk orc with brass knuckles. A giant. Yeah, that's typical. Werewolf. Okay. The Risen. Undead. Unholy Knights. Death Knights, I guess you want to call it something. Kickstarter credits. Holy fudge. You're never finding your name in here. Ever. You're never finding it. Yeah, I'm telling you. Like, if you're looking for your name in this book, best of luck. Seriously, best of fucking luck finding your name in this. See if I can find mine. Joshua. Joseph. Okay. Jeff. Jeff Beck. Jeff Bond. Jeff Bromel. Oh, there it is. Jeffrey Finch. I'm in here. There we go. Yay, Jeffrey Finch. I'm like way over there. I mean, that's a lot of it's a lot of backers. So I guess that's cool. My book doesn't have upside down flip pages. That's a win. It's got a copy of the character sheet in the back so you can make copies of it. But yeah, overall, I'm going to say I'm not diving into it right now. Obviously, I'm not giving a review. This is just brief overview from unboxing it. It's poorly done. It's a very poorly put, like, even if you, yeah, I'm not, the pages aren't even in this book when it's flat. I don't know if you can see this, hopefully. Yeah, they're all cut different lengths. The binding's okay. The book itself feels good in hand. It's heavy. Paper feels good. Some issues with the gold leaving, but 100% honest, the layout of this book is just shitty. It's just a terrible fucking layout for a book. Like, somebody was like, hey, I know we could do it this way, but we're just going to do it some other way, and that's good enough. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to head to bed, but this is shit. I'll be back sometime soon, probably to play video games. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what they were thinking, why they were thinking this would be great, but I'm gonna have my wife look at it real quick in the morning, and then I'll have her opinion on it. I'll tell you her opinion. She doesn't want to be on the stream, but yeah, I'm not impressed with the layout. So that's all. That's all I'm saying. All right. Anyway, have fun. Peace out.